And Mind Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm literally put myself on a 5-day fast and I'm currently 2 days in. So just having water, no coffee, no nothing. So please forgive me if I'm not on par, but we'll give it a go. We'll continue. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice. And none of the information provided in this video should ever be a signal to buy or to sell. And as we can see, the market's looking a bit here and nor there. Currently priced at $80, which is nice to see, a bit of a run up for us. Currently ranked at 74, that's 2 ranks we've made up in the top 100, and market cap just below that 1 billion, slowly creeping up. And the last 24 hours, we've seen $10.3 million coming into Quant. Still very low, but hopefully we're seeing a bit of an upside. I hope, fingers crossed, for those people that are looking for those short-term action. Again, for me, this is just the calm before the storm, which is very, very exciting. Now, if we go back and have a look at Crypto Quant, where we see all the exchange reserves here, we can see we're currently sitting under that 1.6 million at 1.594 million. And if we take a look at the spot exchanges, we can also see it's just ranging. We're still at that 259,000 on spot exchange reserves, but we're still just seeing this sideways action, which is we talked about in the last video, just seeing that it's a slow decline, and you now know what all these blips are. Hopefully we're going to see another blip, because there's much talk about SATP coming out in July. When will that happen? I think possibly we might see something after the general election here that's due this week. So looking very, very promising. Hopefully we'll see some news after that time. So everything just sort of almost slows down before then. All the markets generally are quite slow before a general election because it's the uncertainty. But we look here. So the other day, this wallet just casually adding another 2,555 quant from its wallet from CB10. This wallet is accumulated now. Listen to this, 6,863 quant in the last week. Only holds quant, no outflows. And again, we speculate that this wallet is another of those lockup wallets. Now we're seeing lots and lots just slowly picking away, gathering these coins up, whilst probably retail is getting very frustrated and bored and just selling, not seeing the bigger picture when it comes to quant. Now, I see this from Knowledge Up Only, previously known as just a tech guy. Loves to keep changing his name. Big up to him because he provides some real alpha. So he says central banks will mandate the implementation of their digital cash coin. This can only happen via an open technical protocol. So referring back to SATP is mandated. Overledger is the premier offering in both platform and consultancy peers. It's happening whether you like it or not. And again, we talked a bit about this in the last video. And as we can see here, closing the session, Gilbert had a clear message. The European commercial banks, time is running out. There is a risk that many banks may lose customers to new entrants if they don't innovate now. CBDCs are coming. It is better to start today rather than waiting for a mandate to come. And this is really important. A lot of people say, well, quant's a scam. You think of EBA Day being a really, really large consortium of people that come in. We're talking massive banks. And we've got Gilbert saying this in front of all these people, with them on stage with him. That tells me a lot. You know, the man is in the right position with the right connections and positioning Quant to be one of the main players. Now, we also see this from Tokenizer. Big shout out to Tokenizer, producing some absolute alpha too. We see here 2019, Quant becomes a guarantor of Pay UK, the leading UK retail payments authority. 2020, Quant Overledger listed as a supplier on the UK Crown Commercial Services G12 Cloud Framework. 2021, Quant joins the Digital Pound Foundation. 2023, Project Rosalind uses Overledger. 2024, Overledger used as a key tech in UK RLNs, plus Project Meridian FX. The growth Quant has had within the UK has grown visibly over the past few years, from collaborating with key players of the UK economy to now building with government entities. This was all bound to happen, given Gilbert's background and overall scope of Quant. It's wild to think what this might look like in 5 years if we're already now onto building government infrastructure. Quant doesn't drop too many announcements, but when they do, they're usually heavy hitters. And again, if we go and look over here, we can see little news drops, drop, and drop. And we see these all the time, and that's just news. And with that timeline that we just seen for 2019 until today, all we've seen is a decline in the actual quant that's left on spot. And I almost believe a lot of these players are already in, the big banks already in, because there's so many wallets out there that have been stagnant for a very long time doing nothing. What are they waiting for? What will they be used for? And I think at that point, once these other players start to come in, we're going to see something absolutely special. Now, we see this from construction trader ETH. Buying quant is buying a ticket and securing your seat on board the future financial money train. And I completely agree with construction trader ETH, also putting out some absolute diamonds here as well. He says Quant Network is one of the architects that are helping to design this train. Don't sell your ticket before the journey has begun. So let's have a little listen to
So
him
in
put
5 years'
here.
time, where it's going to be, I think value will be derived in the trillions because excuse me, because we will be transacting with new markets and new customers. And then I think in about 10 years' time, the way you send money on your mobile phone to a third party, and the way you buy and sell goods, it's going to be like that, but global. You're not limited to your local country or your local jurisdiction. So it's going to be seamless. And in the back end, no one's going to care how it works. They just want to know, I can do business with this company in this jurisdiction, and everything is okay, and we could trust each other.
There you go, in the trillions, and you can just use your mobile phones. Nobody is bothered by the technology. And as we can see here, a metaphor, central bank as a tree trunk supporting a diverse ecosystem, quant APIs. We've got central bank money, APIs, and then everything else, private sector PSPs. And wow, absolutely phenomenal. So we've got the application programming interface and the payment service providers, which comes in forms of many, just using your mobile phone. How brilliant is that? Now, this is not related, but I thought it was really, really poignant. You see here from Colby Menga, dude who reported the Bitcoin all-time high in 2013, at $111 hodled all the way to 60. You buy and hodl. Keep those diamond hands. What an absolute legend. Absolutely. Let's have a listen to him. This is brilliant.
Currently, the question on everyone's minds is, did he hodl?
Bitcoin is now up to $111.
Come on, come on. What kind of question is that? Of course I did. I hodled, I bought more, and I've hodled again. I've hodled everything. I've hodled every single thing. And that, so far, has been the best decision that I've ever made financially in my life. You literally just buy and you hodl. Keep those diamond hands.
So there you go. That only gives me more insight to what to do. I will hodl. A lot of people already see Quant as the new Bitcoin with utility. The future of finance is just around the corner. So there you go, guys. Remember, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. All the best, and I'll catch you later.